Envy and falsehood are silent destroyers of relationships. They creep in unnoticed, slowly eroding trust, creating tension, and filling interactions with subtle negativity. What makes them so dangerous is that they often hide behind friendly smiles, supportive words, and seemingly harmless jokes. You may find yourself feeling uneasy around certain people without fully understanding why. Stoic philosophy teaches us to remain observant, emotionally resilient, and selective about whom we allow into our lives. The key to protecting your peace lies in recognizing the signs of hidden envy and dishonesty before they take root. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, emphasized the importance of self-awareness and surrounding oneself with virtuous individuals. They warned against engaging with those who harbor jealousy and deceit, as these traits not only disrupt personal harmony, but can also pull you into unnecessary drama and negativity. If you've ever had a friend, colleague, or even a family member whose energy felt off, like they secretly resented your success, subtly undermined your confidence, or only supported you when it benefited them, then this video is for you. In this video, we'll uncover 5 powerful ways to identify hidden envy and falsehood in your relationships. By the end, you'll have the wisdom and tools needed to navigate interactions with clarity, protect yourself from toxic influences, and cultivate relationships built on trust and authenticity. So, if you value personal growth, emotional stability, and mastering the art of discernment, stick around. And before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Beyond Vision Mindset for more Stoic insights that empower you to live with strength and wisdom. Now, let's begin. 1. Subtle criticism disguised as jokes. Envy rarely reveals itself in obvious ways. Instead, it hides behind humor, sarcasm, and seemingly innocent remarks. One of the most common ways envious individuals express their resentment is through subtle criticism disguised as jokes. They might say things like, "Not everyone can be as lucky as you," or "Wow, you always seem to have things just fall into place." These comments may sound harmless on the surface, but their underlying message is clear. They don't genuinely believe in your hard work or talent. Instead, they attribute your success to external luck, circumstances, or even undeserved advantages. At first, you might brush off these remarks, telling yourself that the person is just joking. But over time, you'll notice a pattern. Every so-called joke contains a subtle dig at your achievements. They may laugh as they say it, but their tone, body language, or timing betrays the real emotion behind their words. Stoicism teaches us that we must observe reality as it is, without illusions or wishful thinking. If someone frequently makes cutting remarks under the guise of humor, it's not a coincidence. Their words reveal hidden envy, and ignoring it won't make it disappear. Marcus Aurelius advised us to remain indifferent to praise and criticism alike. This doesn't mean allowing others to disrespect us. It means recognizing that their words say more about them than about us. When you recognize these masked insults, don't let them shake your confidence. Instead of reacting emotionally, respond with composure. You don't need to engage in confrontation or call them out directly. A simple pause, a knowing smile, or even silence can be more powerful than any argument. Envious people thrive on provoking a reaction. By refusing to engage, you deny them that satisfaction. Another way to deal with this is by subtly redirecting the conversation. If someone makes a backhanded joke about your success, you can say something like, "It's interesting that you see it that way. I believe hard work plays a big role." This response forces them to confront their own mindset without escalating the situation. The goal is not to fight or change them, but to maintain your own inner peace while making it clear that you're aware of what they're doing. Ultimately, the best way to handle subtle criticism disguised as jokes is to limit your emotional investment in such individuals. Stoicism reminds us that we should focus our energy on things within our control, our actions, our thoughts, and the company we keep. If someone constantly undermines you, even in a joking manner, ask yourself, does this person truly belong in my inner circle? Genuine friends don't need to disguise their support behind sarcasm. Recognizing these veiled insults is the first step in protecting yourself from the negativity of hidden envy. 2. Fake praise with hidden contempt. Envy is deceptive. Sometimes, it doesn't appear as direct criticism but as insincere compliments laced with hidden contempt. An envious person won't always attack you outright. Instead, they'll give you praise that feels forced, backhanded, or subtly condescending. They might say things like, "Wow, you actually did a great job on this," or "I never thought you'd be able to pull this off." The words seem positive, but there's an underlying message of doubt, as if your success was unexpected or undeserved. This kind of fake praise is one of the most frustrating behaviors to deal with because it creates confusion. You might wonder whether they meant well or if there was something off about their tone. But Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on actions rather than words alone. If someone consistently gives you praise that feels insincere, there's a reason. It's a subtle sign that they struggle to acknowledge your achievements without inserting their own doubts or resentment into the conversation. A person who genuinely respects and supports you will compliment you with sincerity, without adding unnecessary qualifiers or passive-aggressive undertones. They won't feel the need to say, "I didn't think you could do it," or "That's surprising coming from you." Instead, they'll celebrate your wins without trying to make them seem like a fluke. Envious people, on the other hand, cannot give you pure, unfiltered recognition because doing so would force them to confront their own insecurities. Stoicism teaches us to value our own judgment above external validation. If you know you've worked hard for something, you don't need half-hearted praise from those who secretly resent your progress. Marcus Aurelius advised us not to place too much importance on what others think of us, because their opinions are often shaped by their own biases, emotions, and hidden struggles. If someone praises you while slipping in a hint of negativity, recognize it for what it is. A reflection of their inner conflict, not of your worth. How should you respond to fake praise? The best way is with indifference. You don't need to confront them or seek their approval. Simply acknowledge their words without giving them power over your emotions. If their praise feels disingenuous, a neutral response like "Thanks, I appreciate that," delivered without excitement, can send the message that you're not affected by their subtle undermining. Over time, this removes their ability to manipulate your emotions through fake encouragement. Another tactic is to observe their behavior when the roles are reversed. Do they expect genuine praise from you but struggle to give it in return? Do they downplay your success but exaggerate their own? Stoicism teaches us to study human nature objectively, without illusion. If someone consistently offers praise that feels more like an insult, it may be time to reconsider their place in your life. A strong, self-assured person surrounds themselves with those who uplift, not those who hide envy behind empty words. Recognizing fake praise is not about paranoia, it's about discernment, the ability to separate truth from deception and align yourself with people who genuinely want the best for you. 3. Lack of genuine support in moments of success. One of the most telling signs of envy and falsehood in relationships is the absence of genuine support when you achieve something meaningful. A true friend, partner, or supporter will celebrate your wins as if they were their own. An envious person, however, will struggle to express genuine happiness for you. They may stay silent when you share good news, give a lukewarm response, or even try to change the subject altogether. This reaction is not always blatant. It can be subtle, a lack of enthusiasm where excitement would be natural, a quick shift to talking about themselves, or even a passive-aggressive comment that minimizes your success. Stoicism teaches us that human nature is often driven by self-interest, and not everyone will be capable of sharing in your joy. Envy creates discomfort for those who measure their worth in comparison to others. Instead of seeing your achievements as inspiration, they see them as a threat to their own self-image. This is why some people seem to withdraw or act differently when you experience success. Their silence is not just an oversight, it's a reflection of an internal struggle they may not even admit to themselves. A person's true nature is often revealed in moments of transition. When you are struggling, they may seem present, offering words of sympathy or even appearing supportive. But when you start to rise, their energy shifts. They may suddenly become distant, act indifferent, or subtly imply that your success isn't a big deal. Some might even downplay your accomplishments by pointing out flaws, saying things like, "Well, it's not that impressive," or "Anyone could do that with the right connections." These comments aren't meant to give constructive feedback. They are designed to make your success feel smaller so they can feel bigger. The Stoic way of handling this is simple. Observe, but do not react emotionally. Do not waste energy trying to convince envious people to celebrate with you. Their response is not about you, it's about their own unresolved insecurities. Instead, focus on those who genuinely uplift you. Pay attention to the people who clap for you when you win, not just those who sympathize when you struggle. True relationships stand firm through both failure and success. Another way to test this dynamic is to watch how they react when they achieve something. Do they expect your praise and admiration but refuse to offer the same when the roles are reversed? Do they only show enthusiasm when they feel superior? A Stoic approach to relationships means maintaining clarity, seeing people as they are, not as we wish them to be. If someone cannot celebrate your success, they are not truly in your corner. In the end, the people you keep close should be those who want to see you grow, not those who only feel comfortable when you stay at their level. Recognizing a lack of genuine support is not about bitterness, it's about wisdom. You are not obligated to keep envious individuals in your life. Choose to surround yourself with those who encourage, uplift, and inspire, because true success is not just about reaching your goals, it's about having the right people to share the journey with. 4. Passive-aggressive behavior and hidden resentment. Envy rarely expresses itself in direct ways. Instead, it often manifests through passive-aggressive behavior, subtle actions, remarks, or attitudes that reveal underlying resentment. Unlike open hostility, passive aggression operates in the shadows, making it difficult to address directly. It can take the form of backhanded compliments, sarcastic remarks, intentional procrastination, or small acts of sabotage that undermine your progress. The goal of such behavior is not to confront you directly, but to create confusion, frustration, or self-doubt. For example, an envious person might forget to invite you to an important event, conveniently leave you out of a group conversation, or suddenly become distant without explanation. They may show selective kindness, being supportive when you're struggling but distant or dismissive when you're doing well. This inconsistency is intentional, designed to keep you questioning their loyalty without giving you enough reason to confront them outright. Stoicism teaches us that we should judge people not by their words, but by their actions. If someone repeatedly behaves in a way that causes harm, confusion, or emotional drain, then their intentions are not aligned with your well-being. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our time and energy are precious, and we should not waste them on those who do not add value to our lives. The key is to recognize passive-aggressive behavior early and detach from its effects. How do you handle it? The first step is to stop seeking clarity where there is none. Passive-aggressive individuals thrive on ambiguity, hoping you will second-guess yourself rather than confront them. Instead of engaging in their emotional games, observe their behavior objectively. If someone consistently undermines you in subtle ways, accept that this is a pattern, not a coincidence. A Stoic response to passive aggression is calm indifference. Instead of reacting emotionally, refuse to engage in their hidden conflict. If they make a sarcastic remark, respond with neutrality. If they withhold support, do not beg for it. If they try to sabotage you, adapt and move forward without confrontation. The goal is not to change them, it's to maintain your own peace. Additionally, consider whether this person deserves space in your life. A strong, self-aware individual does not have time for relationships built on resentment and competition. Ask yourself, does this person bring clarity or confusion? Do they support my growth, or do they subtly wish for my downfall? If the answer leans toward negativity, then it may be time to create distance. In the end, passive-aggressive behavior is a reflection of insecurity, not your worth. By recognizing it for what it is and refusing to engage, you maintain control over your own emotions and decisions. A Stoic mindset teaches us that we cannot control how others act, but we can always control how we respond. Choose to rise above hidden resentment and surround yourself with those who bring honesty, strength, and positivity into your life. 5. Gossip and the two-faced nature of envy. One of the clearest signs of envy and falsehood in relationships is gossip. A person who secretly resents you will rarely confront you directly. Instead, they will speak behind your back, planting seeds of doubt and negativity in others. They may pretend to be your friend in person, but when you're not around, they reveal their true feelings. This two-faced behavior is a classic trait of envious individuals. One moment they smile in your face, and the next, they undermine you when they think you won't find out. Gossip is not just harmless chatter, it is a form of silent sabotage. The envious person often spreads misinformation, exaggerates your mistakes, or downplays your successes to make themselves feel superior. They might say things like, "Yeah, he got promoted, but honestly, he just got lucky," or "She acts so confident, but she's actually really insecure." The goal is to manipulate how others see you, ensuring that your reputation never shines too brightly. Stoicism teaches us to be indifferent to the opinions of those who do not add value to our lives. As Epictetus said, "If evil be spoken of you and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it." An envious person's words do not define you, they define them. Their need to speak ill of you is a reflection of their own internal struggles, not your reality. Instead of wasting energy defending yourself, focus on your actions. The truth always outlives deception. How do you handle a gossiping, two-faced individual? The best approach is silent awareness. Do not engage in their games. Do not chase after false rumors. Simply observe who carries negativity and keep your distance. A person who gossips about others to you will eventually gossip about you to others. If someone constantly brings you information about what others are saying, ask yourself, why do they feel so comfortable sharing this with me? Often, the messenger is just as involved in the toxicity as the source. A Stoic response to gossip is to live in such a way that false words hold no power over you. Let your actions speak louder than rumors. If someone speaks badly about you, let them. It does not change who you are. The people who matter, the ones truly in your corner, will see through deception. Those who believe lies without question were never loyal to you in the first place. Envy thrives on reaction. The moment you show that gossip affects you, you feed into the envious person's game. Instead, let them talk. Let them waste their energy while you continue moving forward, unaffected. In time, their bitterness will consume them, while you remain unbothered, focused, and in control of your own destiny. In the end, the way someone speaks about you in your absence reveals more about them than it does about you. True strength lies in knowing your worth and refusing to be shaken by the whispers of those who wish they had your confidence. A life lived with integrity is the best response to envy and falsehood. Stay focused, stay stoic, and let your success be the only answer you need. Conclusion. Recognizing envy and falsehood in relationships is not about becoming paranoid or distrusting everyone, it's about developing wisdom and clarity. The Stoics teach us that we should judge people by their actions, not their words. When you notice signs of hidden resentment, passive aggression, or two-faced behavior, it's not your job to fix these people. It's your responsibility to protect your peace. True relationships are built on honesty, trust, and mutual support. Surround yourself with people who genuinely celebrate your success, stand by you in difficult times, and speak truthfully whether you're present or not. The moment you identify falsehood in someone, do not waste time trying to change them or prove your worth. Instead, detach emotionally and move forward with a strong, focused mindset. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Likewise, the quality of your relationships shapes your emotional well-being. Choose wisely, protect your energy, and never lower your standards for those who secretly hope to see you fail. If you found value in this video, be sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts. Have you ever dealt with hidden envy in your relationships? How did you handle it? Let's discuss in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Beyond Vision Mindset for more wisdom on protecting your peace, mastering your mindset, and building a life of strength and purpose. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.